Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing really well and a big warm welcome to you all. Lots of us ladies over 50 have a bit more of a tummy than we would like. I know I do. So if you've got a tummy, I've got 12 big styling secrets to show you that really work. And I'm going to explain why they work and why they are successful to help minimize and hide our tummies with the right choice of clothes and the right way to wear them, especially in the wintertime, so that we can look fabulous and feel confident and the very best version of ourselves. After all, we all want to look our best for the festive season too, don't we? Oh, and I have something a little bit special later in the video that I want to show you. For now though, this is a packed video, so get comfortable. And I'm kicking off straight away with my first styling tip, which is a do. Let's start positively after all. Number one, do. Focus on posture. The most important tip of all to my mind. I really do think that posture and the way we hold ourselves is one of the most important ways that we can really pull in our stomachs and make quite a difference to the way we look. So let's do this together, shall we? Stand as straight as you can, place your hands lightly across your tummy and pull yourself in and up as if there's a string coming from the top of your head, you know, like a puppet. And just by doing this, whenever you think of it, you'll find yourself standing taller, and it's an incredibly powerful way to reduce the look of your tummy. And if you get it right, not like I'm doing so much, it's a very elegant stance. I actually have some problems with this, as I haven't told you this before, but they found osteoporosis in my spine, so I can't pull the top of my shoulders back very well. Now, some of you may be able to associate with that lack of mobility, but we do our best, don't we, ladies? So obviously, as much as possible, the don't is don't slouch. How many times were we told this as children? I know I was. I can even hear my mother saying now, stop slouching. And it really makes a difference. So let's move on to my second styling tip, which is do wear shapewear if you like it. I think shapewear is something you either like or you really don't like. But there's no doubt that shapewear can really help to smooth those lumps and bumps, especially for a special occasion or an event when you really want to look your ultimate best. You know, it can just give you that little bit of extra confidence too, and create some gorgeous illusions of a curvy waist, enhance your natural curves, and give you a much smoother silhouette. Now, I would certainly recommend brands such as Spanx, Intimissimi, Skims, and even Marks & Spencer's in the UK. They've all got great selections and good reviews, but the secret is to find something that really works for you. Now, I will link some options for you below to have a little look at. So go for shapewear if you love it. So number three is a do too. Number three, do wear darker colours around your tummy area. Of course, darker colours are usually more slimming, and wearing them in the winter is pretty easy to do, as most of us tend to wear darker shades anyway. Unless, of course, you're a fan of winter white, which can also look amazing. But you don't have to wear head to toe black to help the look of your tummy. Although black, of course, especially for the festive season coming up, is a gorgeous and very flattering look. But just darker colours around the area that you want to disguise. So around the tummy, obviously, is what we're talking about on this video. So use dark colours strategically because they can be really useful in hiding any bulges by drawing the eye away from that area. So in this picture that I'm showing you now, you can see that the focus is drawn upwards to the top of the lady's outfit and away from the waist by the use of colour. The black around the waist has the effect of receding and pushing back that area, and the top is pulled forward, as it were, by the white shirt. And she's also using a V neckline, which adds to the effect. So don't wear light colours around your tummy, because essentially light colours will bring the area into more focus, bring it forward, make it look bigger too, which is not exactly what we're after. And it's even more exaggerated if you wear something that's light and bright, as you can see here. So just before moving on to my next styling point, I would love it if you subscribed, because it really helps the channel and it's free. We have a great community of totally fabulous ladies, and you know, if you watch but you don't subscribe, you'll miss a lot of what I share and my styling tips. So please do make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out. Okay, on to my next styling point, which is number 4, do wear jewellery strategically. Now, one key secret to hiding or disguising a tummy really successfully is to distract the eye of the beholder by kind of guiding them to look at something else about you. And that can be done through accessories, of course, such as a fabulous hat perhaps, either to glam up a look, or a light pretty colour works really well to bring the eye up and away from the tummy. But another great way to do this is to use jewellery strategically, focusing on the neck and the ears in particular to draw attention upwards from the torso and to distract attention to the head. Now you may have noticed these fabulous pieces that I'm wearing here. These are from GINGIBERI, a brand that I really love, who are sponsoring a part of this video. They create the most exquisite pieces from pearls, 18 karat gold, sterling silver, vermeil and gemstones. And what I love about them too is that they focus on more mature women like us. So let me show you what I'm wearing here. My necklace first. Now this is the Starry Moonbeam. Absolutely stunning, exquisitely crafted. It's pearls, or one pearl in this case, but done in such a modern way. I really feel that this neck looks really contemporary, you know, mixing the pearl with the metal. So you can wear it like this, but also the 18 karat solid gold beads, which I think are so intricate, and the Aurora pearl can all move around the chain. So you can wear it completely differently with the beads all spread apart too, if you wanted to. It's simple, but it's so stunning. And just look at these earrings. These earrings, as well as the necklaces, are such a great way to take the eye upwards and away from the tummy. And of course, the very best type of jewelry for this are pearls, because they add light and radiance to the face at the same time. These are the GINGIBERI Seawater Pearl, a Koya pearl with natural diamonds, 18 karat gold. They're called the Croissant de Lune. So elegant. They've got top quality, they're slightly pinkish pearls, and also the most intricate, beautiful little diamonds just clustered together. Now I know these are absolutely exquisite, but you know, don't wait for your special events to wear jewelry strategically. It can be really effective. So let me show you some other things from GINGIBERI, equally elegant with stunning craftsmanship. Now, if you wanted something a little bit bolder, these earrings are the Aurora Baroque Pearl earrings. They're called Twist Odd, and they're Baroque pearls with gold vermeil over sterling silver. So a bit more affordable and perfect to add to your Christmas list, because if you will get them for someone else, you'll want them for yourself. I can absolutely guarantee that. Now, I really love how unusual they are with this twisted thread effect, and the pearls are like little drops. So lovely. I can see these with a cozy sweater for the depths of winter. Now you'll also see that I'm wearing an incredibly delicate pearl bracelet at the moment, and this is another point that I'd like to make. If your goal is to take attention away from your tummy, don't wear heavy bracelets. Now this is a discussion point. I'd love your views, ladies. A little bit controversial here, but this is my suggestion because I think they will draw attention to your middle section when you drop your hands downwards. You know, your hands will be level with your waist and will be a focus. So select your bracelets with care. Now I would say that a charming little delicate and light bracelet like this one, this is called the Camaraderie, would be perfect as it has a lifting and light effect, but not a heavyweight kind of thick gold bangle, for example. That would have the opposite effect because it'll draw the eye in. Now, I have a code for you for GINGIBERI, which applies site-wide, and my GINGIBERI code is FAB15 for 15% off, which can be used, as I said, site-wide and permanently. So you can buy at any time with this really generous offer. And my code FAB15 also can be stacked on top of other discounts. It can be combined. So at the moment, it's making it effectively 20% off, the lowest prices of the year. So I just wanted to show you a couple more of these GINGIBERI pieces, just to show you what a wonderful range they have and also how versatile these pieces are. Now, if you're anything like me, I like to snuggle into warm, cozy sweaters at this time of the year, and these pearls look so good with them. So this is a lovely festive combination with this red coat and the red cashmere sweater, but still looks fabulous even with a pair of jeans. And actually, of course, wearing all one colour on your top half or monochrome is also a great way to disguise your tummy, as the eye is kind of taken up with, you know, the colour drench rather than what's underneath. And you can see I'm wearing a fabulous pearl necklace with like a gold nugget, or what they call donut, on it. In fact, it's called the donut necklace. It's a touch of fun whilst being chic at the same time. And as I think it's a really modern touch, gives a modern touch to, you know, the traditional pearl necklace look. So that you can see that these pieces are so wearable with lots of different looks and lots of different things, casual and more formal. And the earrings I paired with it are some that would look wonderful for a festive celebration too, as much as they would for casual wear. And these are the GINGIBERI Teardrop Aurora Pearl earrings, and they're called Whispering Waltz What beautiful evocative names they choose. These are natural teardrop pearls that just lightly dangle. They're just so pretty. And for the last piece that I wanted to show you, I've got something that will be truly just as perfect for now in the winter as they will be for the summer. Now, these are called sea salt. Now, I've left them to last really, as they are really, really gorgeous. They are 18 karat white gold, aquamarine and pearls. Whoa. And they're so delicate, so pretty, really magnificent, but you know, in an understated, truly classy way. I really love them. Now, I did talk about wearing trans-seasonal colors in my video recently that I called Things That Make You Instantly Stylish, which I will link below, because I really think that if you wear a summery color like pale blue in winter, it can look absolutely outstandingly stylish. And these earrings are absolutely perfect for that, as is this lovely pale blue woolly cardigan. I just love this. I love this combination. Just feels kind of wintry but stylish and just beautiful. So let's move on to my next point now, which is number 5. Don't wear sleeves with volume at the elbow. So don't wear sleeves that are balloon shaped or have got lots of volume at the area around the elbow, because what it does is it draws the attention straight to your torso area and it's got the effect of widening it. So instead, choose sleeves that fit better, not tight, but just lightly fit. And that way you'll create the illusion of a more slender waistline, because when you hold your arms by your sides, and if you wear a sleeve that fits, there will be a slight gap between your arm and your torso, which creates the illusion that you're actually slimmer. So make sure that your sleeves around your elbow are slim and more fitted to allow that space to show between your waist and your arm. So still on the subject of the right shaped sleeves to wear, which is really important because, you know, it's right next to your tummy area. Another do wear puff sleeves at the shoulder. Now, when you wear puff sleeves at the shoulder, so puffed a little bit up here, it widens your shoulder area, and this has got the effect of bringing the eye in around your waist. So number 6 is something that many of you may like, but is really controversial as well. Don't tuck your top or your shirt in. Yay! I can hear rejoicing from some of you from here. Okay, this is a big one because, you know, some people say that it looks better to have waist definition, so you need to tuck in your shirt or top. But it's certainly true that body definition is more flattering, some body definition, but that doesn't mean that you have to achieve that by tucking in. And I really think that it depends a lot on each person, on whether you feel happy showing off your waist if you've got a bit of a tummy, or whether you prefer to keep it hidden. Because if you do tuck it in, it will draw attention to your waistline, of course, and that's the area we're trying to hide. Now, when you tuck, you're creating an immediate horizontal line right across your waist, so that becomes a focal point, which is the exact opposite of what we want. If you don't tuck in, though, you do need to be aware of the types of tops which would still look good. And I did create another video, well, 2 actually, some time ago, also on how to hide a tummy. And one of them was for spring and summer, where I talked a lot in detail about each type of top that is best for hiding a tummy. Now, I will link that below this video because this one that you're watching now and that one are really perfect together. But basically what I would say is don't go for really long tops, because what they do is they show off your tummy more. And don't go for really short tops either, as they will ride up with wear. Well, they may do, and you might end up with a nice little gap between your bottoms and your top, displaying your tummy beautifully. So you're probably looking for a top that stops somewhere between your tummy button and your crotch, because that's the best area. But of course, everyone's figure is different. So do experiment and see what works best for you individually. Now, one type of top, which is a big no-no, is don't wear tent tops or tent dresses for that matter. They're basically sacks on legs, and no one deserves to look like that, especially all my lovely followers and you lovely ladies. Now, I know that it can be a big temptation to just step into like a coverall, but the eye of the beholder assumes that your body is the same size as the clothes that you're wearing. So if you're wearing something wide, big and tent-like, to the eye, that is what your shape really is, wide, big and tent-like. It's a common mistake, but what you're trying to do is just to disguise one part of your body, not cover up the whole thing. So the best approach really is to wear tops and dresses that fit you better and that just flow over the tummy area, but give shape to other parts of the body. So don't be tempted to go too tight either, of course. Or as I mentioned earlier, work on ways to refocus the attention away from your tummy through accessories or jewelry or colour or texture. That's a really good way of doing it. Now, another way to disguise your tummy completely is my number 8, which is do add a third layer. This is a brilliant way to totally get rid of your tummy to the public eye, because wearing a jacket, a cardigan or a coat just stops that long horizontal line bang across your tummy where your top or your shirt finishes and your bottom begins, and which is the area you're really trying to hide or disguise. Now, as you saw in my red look earlier, you know, with the red coat over the top, you really have no idea about what kind of shape the person underneath is when you add a layer over the top, because a third layer of any type really takes the eye downwards rather than across. So it gives that all-important vertical line down the body. And also, if you're wearing a long coat or jacket like I am in that look, it brings the eye inwards as well, so you look overall slimmer. So it's a real winner. And of course, it's easy to do this in the winter because the chances are that we will be wearing some sort of third, if not fourth or fifth layer, especially if you're in the UK. Now, one thing to bear in mind, though, is try not to choose coats or jackets with too much volume, you know, because this can have a bulking up effect, which again is probably not what we want. So don't choose too much faux fur. I'll talk a little bit more about volume in just a minute. But my next styling point is about jeans and trousers now. So number 9 is do wear mid or high-rise trousers or jeans. The reason why I would suggest either mid or high-rise trousers or jeans is because they pull the tummy in and flatten it and sort of pull it up, which is great for reducing the look of it, of course. Now, some ladies find that a really high-rise jean might be too much, because especially if you're short-waisted, but if you aren't comfortable with a really high-rise, do go for a mid-rise. And if you select mid-rise and either a straight leg or a boot cut shaped jean with a kick flare just at the bottom, this is especially good for pear and hourglass figures, but you know, it hides the stomach well for all of us, as well as giving us the illusion of smaller hip and thigh area and a smaller waist. So totally brilliant. So don't wear low rise anything, basically. Low rise trousers or jeans do tend to make your legs look way shorter than they really are, as the illusion is that your waist starts where the trousers start, which is way further down than your waist actually is, probably. And that means that particularly if you aren't really tall, you might look a little bit like you've got diddy little legs and a long body, which is not the most flattering look. And of course, low-rise jeans, I should say, lead to a dangerous situation with our tummies because they may decide to pop out above the jeans and kind of spill over. So please try to stick to a slightly higher rise. Number 10 is all about fabrics. So fabrics, don't wear fabric that draws attention to your tummy area. Generally speaking, shiny fabrics like silk, satin, metallics or small, particularly small sequins are a bit unforgiving over tummies because the light creates a strong reflection and a really high luster with fabrics like these, giving the effect of coming forward, which is really what we don't want with our tummies. So things like slip dresses you need to be careful of, and some tighter sequin tops as well. So what I would suggest instead is that you wear matte materials around your torso, which make the area that they're on tend to recede, almost whatever colour they are. But of course, obviously more darker ones are a bit more successful, as we talked about just before. Now, another fabric tip is my number 11. Don't wear clingy fabrics. What you're looking for in fabrics are body skimming, not body hugging materials. So some fabrics are naturally clingy, aren't they? You know, things like jersey, some viscose items too, especially when they're wrap tops, which can be a bit of a problem. Instead, I would go for non-clingy fabrics like cotton, wool, if it's not too fine for the winter, and tweed as well is fabulously warm as well, and that doesn't cling at all. Now, for my final point is number 12. Don't wear items that add volume or bulk around your tummy. Now, I mean, this is quite a basic point, of course, but sometimes, if you're anything like me, we forget in the excitement of the moment when we're holding a beautiful long-haired faux fur jacket, we're going, oh, isn't this wonderful, that maybe it might add too much bulk to our middle sections. And of course, the same is true of puffer jackets and coats, which can increase your overall size. True for anyone, obviously. So as I said, this is a packed video full of styling suggestions and ideas, which I hope you found helpful and that you can use with your own clothes and build into your own everyday personal style. Please don't forget about the GINGIBERI discounts that you can get, as I said, 15% with Fab 15 and any time of the year. So if you're really interested in those pearls, do take advantage. So if you have enjoyed this video, which I really hope you have, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button because we'd love to have you join our fabulous community. So I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week. I look forward to seeing you really, really soon. Lots of love. Bye.